finding everything. Which I probably should have done before the stream, right? But no, I decided to do it while streaming, apparently. Alright, so apparently I've been given access to other things. Like, oh, I'll be looking at that whenever I go off again. Okay, cool. Let me just get the YouTube one as well. And mute myself. Oh no, Los Ratones is playing. Ah, it's unfortunate. All right, so today I'm gonna try and get the pet movements done because yesterday I wasn't really having too much luck with focusing on that. Also, I need to make sure that this icon in the bottom left actually gets removed. And actually, I might fix that initially. Global console. I keep saying, oh, that shouldn't be too hard, but then it is, and I cry. So, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna click on this real quick, and I'm gonna see. Okay, that's that is actually in the buttons UI here. Okay, so well, see, that's unfortunate because it actually does print current gamepads. Okay, so we're starting off strong by being confused, and honestly, if you're not confused, are you even finding bugs? Like, come on. Okay, so jumping in here, turning on Rojo, going through the usual yada yada yada. Okay, cool. Except okay, so this thing in the bottom right, bottom left, sorry, it's not really supposed to. Okay, number of gamepads, let's see. I don't have one connected right now, but now I'm going to connect one. Current one, pull it away. Current 0. Okay, so that thing does update and it works as intended, but oh wait, it disappeared. The bottom left, it disappeared. It's actually pretty cool. Only problem now is that it's not doing that reliably. What if we delay it like 2 seconds and then we pop in the function? Pop in there. Bum, bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. So I can actually add like channel points. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I think I'm gonna call the channel points bytes, just for the fun of it. You know, like in data management, it's like, oh, 5 bytes or something. Why is that thing still there? I don't get it. Let me connect the gamepad. So you see it turns into Y and now it disappears. But it didn't disappear before when I didn't have a gamepad connected. I don't understand. What if I say 10 instead? Like, if I do the extreme here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Disappear, please. Fuck. Okay, so somewhere... Let's just put this back at 2, okay? Somewhere along the way, this thing is failing. Oh, that's why. So we're just gonna do this because obviously I made a mistake on that one. Or not. What? Oh, well, I mean, I can also just do it the easy way, you know? And just turn it to false as soon as it actually starts. Like do this, but just false instead. So let's see, if I start this up now. Yeah, see, it's gone. And now I'm gonna connect my controller. And that turns on that thing. Cool. Pull it away. It turns it off. What if I stop the game, put in the controller, wait for a second, there you go, and then start the game. Yeah, look at that. It works. All right. Bug fixed. Problem solved. Moving on. Hold on. I'm just going to tell... All right, cool. There we go. So now that I've got that out of the way, fixed console icon visible. All right, hold on a second. All right, so the next step. We were doing the change how pets move, so we should probably continue with that. So all the information is sent to the client. The client then renders the model. I'm pretty sure I've already got that figured out. Yeah, here. Only thing is it pet rendered folder. Where's that located? Client pet renders. Okay, so if I jump in here, press play. Client pet renders, there's nothing there. Let's see what it says, okay? What kind of pet data do I have? Nothing. Okay, cool. So there's no pets in the game, apparently. Alright. So, what else? This obviously worked before I started touching stuff, so... What if I jumped into the server pet script and... rendering pet name, and we can assume which player it's on, right? Okay, nothing. So it's not actually rendering any pets. Render all. See, that might be the problem here, because I had like a render all function, and I'm pretty sure that was the one I used. But it's kind of gone at the moment. Okay. This is going to be a bit of a headache. Surrender pet is called whenever... Yeah. Okay, let me just pull out... Ah, shit, what is it called? It sucks, I think I forgot. No. I need to get the Gyra, and then I jump from the Gyra into the bit bucket. There it is. I'm gonna open up both of them so we can see the tickets. And then we go to Flee the Fire. And now we're in the master, so we can go in and look at server storage and modules and pets. So we're going to see render all. I'm pretty sure there was a function for that. All pets. If I put a little space in front, yeah, there you go. So when a character was added, it would render all pets. Okay, cool. But that's the problem. We don't need it when the character is added. We need it when the player is added. So what we're going to do is we're going to make another function here. Just like it was before, we're going to call it render all pets. Player pet name string. And then, actually, no, sorry, my bad. And then we also do the unrender one. Alright, cool. So those are going to be hooked up to player added and player leaving. Game.players.player added connect render all pets. Player removing unrender all pets. Look at that. That's perfect. And move this to the bottom. Does everyone... Hold on, I need to just do something real quick.
IBA Erhvervsakademi Kolding kan du vælge mellem en lang række videregående uddannelser. Det gælder for eksempel vores nye
I think I'm gonna have to leave everything on the Twitch standard. I have no idea what I'm touching, so if I touch it and it breaks, it's bad. But the render all pets will be fired whenever the player joins. We'll basically just set it up so all the pets are rendered for that player. we're gonna have to go through local player data object equals player data module dot get actually put in the player. Then we're saying player data object dot I'm pretty sure it's player data dot equipped pets, and this is just a row of, or an array, sorry, in this do print name. Actually, I'm pretty interested in seeing what happens if I just print name. Like, is that gonna print the index, or is it gonna print the value? Don't I have any pets equipped? I do. I have 2 pets equipped. Oh, right. It's fired all the way down here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say for underscore player in game dot players get children do, and we're gonna say render all pets player, like so. Perfect. Exactly what I'm looking for. Dun. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what happens if I go now? Alright, bear and bat. Okay, so it actually does spit out the index. Okay, that's good, because that's exactly what I wanted. The index is, as a matter of fact, is actually the name of it. So, cool. So we're gonna say render pet, we're gonna say player, and we're gonna say pet name, like so. We're just gonna keep going through that, and we're gonna do the exact same thing for unrender, but on the other hand, hello there, Nvidia, how you doing? How's your stocks doing? Going up? Dun, 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 dun. And then just remove them. It's going up a bit. Hold on. Oh yeah, you're not wrong. Damn, okay. You're doing pretty good for a single day's work. Can you go down a little bit again? I want to invest. Nah, I'm kidding. The only investments I make in the Nvidia company is through the graphics cards I buy. I'm sure a lot of stockholders are happy about that. Pretty sure it's gonna actually either break. Oh, it broke. Okay. Okay, table expected got nil. Well, that's because, simply put, I'm a dumbass. This thing right here. If not this, then this equals table. There we go. That's better. Okay, so now there's nothing here. But what if I say received data? I forgot that I removed it. Damn it. Oh. Okay, player, pets, hell yeah. All right, we've got data on the client. Perfect. Do we still have the thing that? Okay, no, I don't. Cool. Hopping over to the pets module on the client. Let's see. Now that it has the data, it's gonna set equip pet state, and it's gonna set it to true. Problem is, I didn't see the pet. Oh no, hold on. I wasn't supposed to see the pet appear. I was supposed to see it appear in the folder, and I do. Oh shit. There's 2 of them. There's 2 of each, which is not great. Oh, you know what? You know what? There's actually a another step to this. Already equipped filter, right? Because if it's already equipped, there's no reason to render it twice, right? Or actually already rendered. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say local duplicate equals false. If duplicate, then return. And we're gonna say for underscore. Actually, no. Maybe not the underscore there. So we run through this. We're saying and pet name in this do, and then we just continue from there, right? So we say if pet name is equal to, oh shit. If pet name is equal to equip pet name, then duplicate equals true and break. And then if duplicate, then return. So if it's already rendered, there's no reason to do it twice. And it did it twice. You sack of shit. Okay, so maybe it's got to do with the rendering. Hold on. Print, render, pet, and pet name. See, it is actually being fired twice every single one. So that is quite unfortunate. Not something I can't handle though. It's being fired twice. Both with the state of true, I'd imagine. On the same player. Yeah. Okay, so what if print this and pet name. Oh no, I grouped something. Oh man, I just grouped a UI by accident. That was about to go bad. Wouldn't have been great, that's for sure. Let's see if I can get the music back. Yep, the ads are over. I have to do that once in a while. It's so satisfying and stress relieving. Okay. And this again. I have to fix that issue. That's gonna break the game if I don't fix it. Because everyone's gonna have access to like the biggest rewards. Okay, so it goes nothing bear, something bat, and then immediately after it goes nothing bear. What? Am I sending like the wrong player object? Huh. Oh no, I didn't update the test server yet. I haven't finished the pet movements yet though. I can't. Whoops. Hold on. I'm just gonna see if I can fix this first. Okay, so oh, instance, string. Okay, that's not great. So whenever it's being actually rendered, render pet, it sends it with the player. Yeah, but whenever it is rendered, probably by this thing down here, rendered pets. I'm kind of confused here. It's supposed to be like, no. Does it like serialize it before it sends it? I think it does, doesn't it? Okay, you know what, project? I am pushing it right now because there's like, it's not crashing the game at the moment, which is great. But just be careful, okay? Because if you discover some bugs right now, I know, okay? I know. Don't touch it. All right, so pet instance and then string. So I need to determine if it's actually like, if I do print rendered pets like that. You can see it is actually the instance itself. But what about when it receives it? Well, how about that? Print server data, like so. Yeah, down here it's a string, so it is serializing it when it sends it. I'm gonna have to fix that. We're gonna do local player equals game dot players get player. Actually, no. Find first child and then player name. And if not player, then continue end. Basically skipping them in the render process. So now, go away. So now, only 2. Cool. Okay, that's goal number 1, if I'm not entirely mistaken. So, next step. The movement, the actual movement of the pets. So initially, I want them to get teleported right to the player. Pet attachment template. The pet attach player pet attachment. And then we go player. And honestly, I need this further up because I need to determine if it's actually viable. If, actually, hold on. Let's put it like, if not pet attachment. And yeah, I know, I'll rename it. Then, should I clone them a pet attachment? Like, I'm pretty sure I already have that covered, right? Yeah, I have it covered. Okay. Nobody feels like talking today? Just me? Not you, Time? You're already always very talkative. The main volume setting? Are you sure you're not just doing something wrong? I'm kidding. I'm not blaming you for not knowing how to use them. Alright, well, blaming is the wrong word. I'm not accusing you of not knowing how to use a volume knob. Not touch pet attachment, then just return fail to find pet attachment on player. I like that to be like full written. There you go, player. So how does the knob not work? Like, can you still tap around, like, you know, around on the bar and then it moves? Or is that the part that doesn't work? Oh, by the way, guys, I'm just running a quick ad to try and get rid of pre-rolls. I will not be doing anything interesting. Don't worry about it. For anyone who sticks around, thank you. All right. Okay, so now that I've run that quick ad, there's like 14 seconds left of it, and the pre-rolls will be deactivated for another 20 minutes or so, which is absolutely perfect. So Project Time, would you mind telling me what you meant by saying that your main volume setting doesn't work? Like, does it just not move? Does it not click? Does it not change the volume? Like, what's the stick? Not move? Okay. I can't really show you me testing that. So I'm not gonna do it right now, but I'm gonna keep working on the pets thing, and then we'll get back to the volume knob. Teleport to player. So I wanted to teleport like right up to the player. That will once it again be done with the clone pivot too. And the target C frame will be. Let's see. We'll go template or attach part equals. See, that's the great question, right? Like, which part is it going to be attaching to? It's going to be attaching to one of the many, one of the 3 attachment points that there are. Okay, great. They're doing the ads on Spotify again. Oh man. Okay, attach part equals player pet attachment dot, and then that's what we do here. We're gonna say see, that's the thing. I don't actually know which index it'll be at. So I think I'm gonna have to get the huh. Index equals chosen index, which is okay, I get it. So I was a little bit worried. Hi again, Jamie. Welcome back. Let's see. If I say this. No, hold on. To string first, and then that. And then we do attach par dot C frame, actually. And then we just pop this away. And we get it ready to start moving. So now it should be, whenever I join the game, it should pop right up to me. Unless, of course, it frickin' fails. No. Failed to find the attachment things. Okay. So character added right here. Player added. How do I already... Oh, I already have player added? And why did I... Did I not? I did not. Okay. Player added. Right. So the player added activates this. This activates character added. This then in turn activates this, which is apparently too slow for, well, everything else apparently. So I'm gonna have to push a little bit. Failed to find attachment on player. Repeat task.wait until pet attachment or counter is above and equal or equal to 100, and then we'll do task.wait 0.05 maybe. Then it's just gonna read a value, right? So it's not gonna be very expensive for the machine to do that. Yo, Jamie, did you ever continue working on, like, I asked you if you wanted to make a map yesterday, right? Did you ever do that, or was it just out of interest you were asking? What do you mean discovery server driven UI error? What do you mean discovery server? I need to understand what you mean by that, project. Oh, you're all new. Well, you're welcome to give it a shot. It's just hold on. Actually, let me send you a base. Let me send you the size of the base plate. I can't promise that I'm going to include it, but I will promise you a fair chance. Also, I'll give you the right size base plate. Yeah, I know I showed it to you, but I can just send you the file. Like, I can just send you a file. So I just create a new part, and I am gonna anchor it, of course. And then right down here, up, down, up, there. 100 by 1 by 100. I'm pretty sure I actually made it 200, didn't I? Yeah, 200 by 1 by 200. So this size right here. And if I save that as a file, let's save it as place 21. Play button error was my lag. Brother, I don't know what you mean. Yeah, Jamie, 100 by 100. I'm pretty sure that's my old size, the small one, the one that's no longer at, well, up to snuff. Is like 200 by 1 by 200. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you're on my Discord right there. Hold on, give me a second. Let me just send you this. And again, it's just if you're interested, but I don't want the base plate to be the limiting factor. Well, honestly, Jamie, it's up to your imagination. Of course, there's stuff that's out of scope. You're not allowed to make something that Roblox wouldn't represent. Don't make anything that I wouldn't represent. Like, don't make anything, well, you know, and probably keep it like a simple concept to understand. Like, this is a beach and this is a bamboo forest. Well, the bamboo forest is a little bit more difficult to understand with the very thick bamboo, but it's best for the part count for them to be that big. And then of course the snow kingdom of sorts and whatever this is also a bit of a confusing one. Let's see. Hold on. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna pop back over to this thing. We're gonna add a counter equals 0. We're gonna say the counter plus equals 1. Now 100 times 0.05 seconds. That's about 5 seconds total. Maybe we should take that down to about 1 second. So we'll wait about 1.5 seconds. Changing my mind mid-sentence. And then it should be done. And it still can't find the attachment. Okay, cool. Print, it has been added. it has been added. And then I don't mean, you know, I mean it's working, because it's not. Oh wait, hold on a minute. I still need to check if not pet attachment, then this. And obviously we'll do this every single time as well. About you. About you. Oh, no, no, no. Hey! Hey! Pets! I got a pet! It's a pet! Very good. So now I'm actually gonna try my best to steal a little bit of my own code, because I think I actually had a pretty solid movement loop for these. I don't really want to rebuild the entire thing, because it's gonna break how it feels. So I'm gonna pop it down here, and we're gonna do search this and replace with this and replace all. There you go. Max pet moves a frame. Well, see, I don't need that on the server anymore. Except for the equip pets, I believe. Yeah, I think you can. As long as you just don't lean too much into the Dragon Balls. Like, if you start... I mean, you might want to be a little bit careful with Dragon Ball Z specifically. Like, if you still make them blocky and Roblox-like, then I don't think you're in a dangerous zone. But if you start moving too close to, like... I mean, like, the actual quality of the Dragon Ball's characters, then I think you're gonna be in some hot water. Build a McDonald's. Honestly, yeah, build a McDonald's. Let's get me sued. Let's get me sued. Let's do it. No, if you want to build if you want to build a McDonald's, please call it a McRonald's instead, or like Ronald's McKing or something. Just anything but McDonald's. Rock Donald's. Rodonald's. I'm pretty sure that one's been taken. Oh shit! Where's my music? Hold on, people. We're getting music for this. I feel like I skipped the music and then I just... I mean... I kind of skipped the music and then I immediately go directly to ads. All right, let's see. What if I... Oh, my brain, hold on. Okay. How long have you been using VS Code for? Well, actually, I started working on a project called Space Battlegrounds a few, like 1-2 years ago. And hello there, Jesse. Welcome back. So about 1 or 2 years ago, I'd say, they introduced me to it and said, hey, you should probably use this because you're working with us. And I was like, oh, okay, exciting. So yeah, that's the story behind that. Yes, but yeah, I actually started working in VS Code when I started working on Space Battlegrounds. And honestly, if it wasn't because I signed that damn NDA, I'd probably still be using some of the assets from Space Battlegrounds. But I mean, I don't want to get sued by Sam. Do you? He has like 2 lawyer parents. He's gonna beat my ass in court. All I can say is, oh, well, I was there. Okay, rendered player pets. And that's gonna be the player and the pets, and actually this might just be all we need. What if I just click play? What's gonna happen to the pets? Okay, maybe they're a little bit too sticky. I feel like they should be a little less sticky, right? Dun, 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 dun. And they still stick to me like glue. Okay, so I'm gonna have to change how they move a little bit. Where is it? It's right here. Okay, so it's gonna pivot to goal C-frame, which is lerping math at random. Why is it doing a random? Oh, so the warnings in the output are actually, I put them in there on purpose. So these are just, as you can see in the beginning, it says dev gateway client, which means the error only occurs in the developer environment and is a, warning, and it's in the gateway client. And the reason I have these is so I can survey what functions call which channels before the channels exist. Like I have a module that lets me call functions from other scripts without requiring them. And before the channel gets created, it like has this, I don't know what you call it. It just tells me what I'm overusing so that I can in the future get rid of them. But right now they don't hurt anyone, really. Alright, while we're listening to the Spotify ad, I want to run an ad real quick because I am at risk of getting pre-roll ads again, and I do not like that idea. So, let us... Hold on. Run the ads here. Just give me a second. All right, I'm back. Just had to take a phone call. So, I don't know how the ads are doing right now. Are they still running? I kind of lost, like, I don't know if I can see them as well. And honestly, the only reason I'm running them is so that I don't get pre-roll ads, because I severely hate pre-roll ads. I'm pretty sure a lot of you are aware of that, because I keep saying it. Well, if you're not seeing them, that's just great. That just means that I've got no pre-roll ads for a while. Alright, it says it's been 3 minutes since the ads played, so hopefully now they're done, so we can get back to this. So right now, it's lerping like random... Shut up, Project Time. I know you're lying to me, son of a bitch. So I need to get rid of this random thing, but I need to calculate a percentage based off of distance, really. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say distance per second, I think. Studs per second equals, and let's say 5 studs per second. Okay, that's a low number, but we'll probably maybe make it work. Currency frame this, and that's the counter thing. Probably move that down a little bit. Say reduce stress on client. I can even reduce it further by limiting it to 2, but I'm not gonna get anything out of doing that. Okay, so the pivot to goal C-frame. That's the funny thing here. So, oh damn, I hate this. Current C-frame, index part, local distance, current distance equals current C-frame dot position minus index part dot position, and then we put it in like this perfect circle, and we do dot magnitude like so. Perfect. Now that we've got dot magnitude running, I can just do a simple calculation based off of numbers. So I think okay, so we're either gonna move a max of 5 studs, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna say, how about math dot minimum, and we say current distance, and we say the movement settings in studs per second, okay? We take the studs per second, and honestly, we need a delta up in here. We're like, we need a local delta equals data dot last moved os dot clock minus the last moved. Okay, good. So then we also set data equals os dot clock. As a matter of fact, current time equals this, just so we have the same time for everything, so I don't accidentally set one time in one spot and set a different time in a different spot. That would be unfortunate. By the way, how many of those channel points are you getting? Because I don't exactly know how those things work. You guys getting enough? You have like 1,000 already? So the delta will be studs per second times, and then the delta, because it will be per second, right? So it's a percentage of that. Current distance. You started with 300? Yeah, sure. Why not? Sounds about right. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Isn't that pretty? Okay, I think they need a little bit of randomization. But I think this is very close to right. What if I take this and say times math.random and we go 8 and 12 and we divide that by 10. So basically we're either adding or removing a little bit. Okay, so that doesn't matter because it's actually averaging out. You know what we could do? And I want to do this just as an experiment. I want to add a speed number. And now, the speed, what we're going to do with this... Where is it? Where is it? I'm looking for the spot where we set the data. It's right here. Speed equals math.random. We're doing 8 and 12 and then divide by 10. So we have a speed. We're going to say studs per second times data.speed. And now, this is definitely not a surefire way to fix the problem, but you can see one of them is a little bit ahead. Honestly, I like that. I like the fact that they're like not exactly... How about, what do you guys think? Is that good? Yeah, that's awesome. That's super cool. I will, however, modify it a little bit to change the speed slightly more. I keep forgetting where I put this thing. There it is. So I'll make like 13 and yeah, I'll keep it at that. So either they're very speedy or they're very slow. Should be fine. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so now that I'm running my head against the wall here, because I don't know what else to do. Honestly, done. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I need someone to join the test game with me real quick. And for everyone who doesn't have it, there you go. Yeah, go for it. Join it, please. And welcome to the chat, by the way. Came in at a very convenient time. Let's see, where is it? There it is. Roblox is now getting ready. It's installing Roblox? Come on. Oh boy. All right, now we're getting somewhere. And the image is gone. Nope, there it is. Uh-oh. I'm not seeing pets! Wait, I'm sorry, Project, have you been in the game for a while? Left and rejoined. I'm afraid to tell you this, but I think I gotta restart the entire thing because it doesn't seem to have the updated version on. Because I literally just published the game right before, so oh, that's the wrong game. You know what? As a matter of fact, my human engine needs a little oil change. So give me just a second, and I will be right back. Okay. So let me just turn on this thing right here, live calling. And would you mind just checking the pets for me for a second? I'm gonna come back in a second and test them as well, but tell me how it goes. Be right back. Okie dokie. No more need for that. I'm back. Okay, let's see. Was able to claim them all 2 months ago and having played the game before. Now, claim all of the playtime awards just after joining. Fuck. See, this is why we test stuff. Shit. Okay, okay, let's stick to the fucking pets for a second, right, people? Right, let's stick to those. Can we take one bug at a time? Okay, so the pets ain't working at all. So how about I set P4? What do you mean set P4? Oh no, come on. Set P1, remove. Set P2, maybe? Alright, cool. So, apparently I had some test data that was doing that. I thought it was worse than I thought, but... Or, it's less worse, that's less bad than I thought it was gonna be. Yeah, something like that. Let's see, it removed test data. Alright. So. What else? It's coming up with the error. Node character can only be called when player is in the world. Okay. And then it prints out a table for some reason. Oh, that's the rendered pets. Cool. So we agree that it is getting some data. Pets work. What? No, pets don't work. What do you mean? Do they? Oh my god, okay. It works, yeah, but it doesn't work if you're joining the game for the first time or something. Okay, I see them when you equip them, but if I leave the game and I join back in, I don't think I get the data that I need. I do? And how the fuck didn't it work before? Yo, I don't think I see you guys as pets. Oh, by the way, what happens if you die? Okay, cool. Response them. See, and now I don't see your pets. Okay, assuming that you guys have pets equipped. Yeah, you can see mine. So, assuming that, it's probably the request rendered data that messes it up. Dun, 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 dun. I love everything. Fire spinning all around my room. When you leave your pet safe, fuck! Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, I know they need to get destroyed. I don't know. I've been dumb. If player pet attachment, then if this, then And then I just say... I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. Not to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Dun 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 dun. Okay, so I think I got a hold of the when you leave them they stay. But the thing about them not appearing is a bit of a head scratcher because it's supposed to pull the data from... spawning pet player and then pet name. Alright, I'm just shutting down all the servers, which means one. One server. And if you guys could just rejoin, can you tell me when you've rejoined? Because then I'll hop back in and I will, I don't know, try something. Oh no, another one? Shit. Not again. You guys got kicked out, right? Right. Hold the UI button and hover to something else. Stay frozen. It doesn't really do that with me. Is that a phone thing or what is that? Like what device are you on for that to happen? Huh. But it, oh, no, it doesn't. It's not really doing it for me. Although I need to work on this text right here. I don't like how close together these are. And I'm guessing you have pets equipped right now. Can you unequip and equip a pet again? Oh, sorry, I don't think I have that XT Bido, but if you look in the description on my channel, you can see the Discord thing down there. Thanks. I'm just fixing the fucking pets again. It's really funny that they bye. Okay, so It's clearly not working as intended. Yeah, the problem is currently that the pets aren't rendering if I'm not in here, like in this game right here, the test game. Then it doesn't render at all. Yeah, no, I understand that this is an issue that you can just claim all of those. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm looking at something else. I'm sorry, I don't see the problem. First of all, I don't see your mouse. That's one thing. But my buttons seem to be doing just fine. So what's the bug? Well, NVIDIA, actually, I moved all the pet stuff to the client side, and I know for a fact that it is the client side. I just don't know which part. So yeah, I'm writing stuff on the client side. Alright, I need to make sure that it actually gets the data. So I'm gonna restart the servers again, because we had such great luck with that last time. And you guys can just join back. And make sure you have at least one pet equipped. Alright, I'm assuming someone joined. Because nobody tells me shit. No! A hit and a miss. And I broke it. Failed to find the pet attachment. Fuck. Oh, that's because the player character doesn't get spawned immediately. Right. That might actually be why it's failing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say task.spawn function. And we're basically just gonna say, okay, this entire thing is just inside task.spawn, but before we get to it, we're gonna repeat task.wait until until character. See, that might be a problem. I might have to change the way that the this function here works. Because if it doesn't find anything useful. By the way, just so everyone knows, I'm stopping the stream in 53 minutes. Because tonight, I really need some sleep. Because I didn't get jack shit for sleep the last 2 days. Really sucked. I'm running a 1-minute ad to hopefully get the pre-rolls as close to 57 minutes as possible without exceeding it. So give me a second. Or minute. Alright. Pre-rolls are disabled for 49 minutes total. So that's all we need. That's all, folks. After the last 7 minutes or so, 10 minutes, I can probably survive that with pre-roll ads on. Okay, so if I set the equip state and it comes in here and it says no pet attachment. Well, actually, as a matter of fact, I'm only running an ad for you, Time. You're the only one I'm running an ad for. Three ads? Oh no. It lasts 1 minute and gives me like 20 minutes of playtime. It's okay. I can do 3 minutes for an hour, which is what I did earlier. But if I don't remember, if I remember correctly, nobody actually saw an ad, so it was very beneficial for everyone. I'm really, really having a hard time figuring this out. Because I have to wait until the player has spawned in, the character is visible on the map. But that's the same for every single... Okay, now it waits for up to 30 seconds. If it goes above 120 seconds, then it's gonna just fail. Actually, you know what? If it fails 30 times, it's just gonna retry it. So I'm gonna say if player and player.parent, then retry this function again. So it basically goes on forever, and I don't really like the fact that it's going on forever, but this is the quickest solution I can find for the problem. Jimmy, shut up. Why is the subscribe button a subscription? Do you not know how Twitch works? Because if you do know how Twitch works, tell me, because I don't know. Okay, look at this. Look at this. We have this. Why is it in Danish? I can't really. Nobody on streams can understand this if it's in Danish. Like, what's going on here? Ah, push. Well, I've streamed for 1 day and 18 hours. Which is crazy. 1,775 chats sent, which is equally crazy. For everyone who's been part of that, thank you very much. It's been fun. Apparently I streamed 13 times and I had... What? I had a subscribe... Oh, wait. No, it counts me as a subscriber for some reason. Don't worry about that. I'm not getting any money. Top clips from May, none, because you guys don't feel like clipping me, because I'm boring. I get it. And let's create more memories, share the love. No, we're not sharing the love. I keep it. It's mine. So if the player is still connected to the game, they will actually, it'll just keep going forever. And if I go ahead and I just publish this to Roblox, and I shut down the servers. Now, remember, I need someone in there with pets. Project time. I'm talking to you, and XT Bido, if you wanna join in as well. I'm also talking to you. I don't think you're in the stream anymore, but still. Yo, Lepardo, what's up? Get clipped. You just clipped me? Man, nothing comes out of clipping me. I'm boring. You're not gonna get anything out of it. Alright, so did you join it yet? I'm assuming you did. If you didn't, I'm whacking your ass. Alright, good. Okay, no pets. I'm severely disappointed already. Do you have any? Nope. I don't see any on yours either. So, no pets. You see mine? Yeah, well, they got added later. It's not the same system, unfortunately. Haha, it's actually, hold on, it's crashing something. That's good. Pet models. 182. No humanoid root part? Let's do local HRP equals this. Let's put it at 20 seconds. Not HRP, then return end. For everyone who doesn't know, HRP stands for humanoid root part. It's a pretty good thing Roblox give us. Needs to be a leader stats. Well, I know! It is a fucking leader stats! Like, which fucking developer do you think searches up leader stats without knowing what that is? They're writing leaderboard, my friend. I know, because I did that. Alright, leave the game. Publish the game. Shit, I mean publish the game. And shut down all servers, because, hahaha. I'm ruining your stats project time. I'm ruining them. So bad. And can you just join again, project? Assuming you joined. There you go. I could cry. Kiss me. Oh no, I can't touch you. Right. But that seems to work. Alright, I don't give a shit how it works. It works. Get up here so I can see your pets. Do you have any equipped? Oh, no, you do have oh my god. Again. Oh, come on. Thought this was going to be easy. Apparently not. Because of serialization. Terrible thing. And so useful as well. It's crazy. The pedals? What do you mean pedals? Oh, really? I don't know, man. I have a feeling it just... Okay, it renders my pets. Can you reset for a second? Just reset and yeah, like so. If you press... You can't press F9, obviously. Hold on, I have a workaround for that. View analytics, and we can go down and we can get the error something. What's it called? It's called the error report. And lately there's been a few of... Okay, I gotta deal with a few of these things, apparently. And we obviously need to filter it by the client. Wait, are they back now? Cool. That's not confusing. Yeah, I know they're client-sided. I'm coding everything on the client, my friend. Like, all the pets movement and all that, that's client-sided. I'm throwing it all over there. None of it gets to be server-sided anymore. It's too jittery. Oh, hold on. I actually need to check what my dinner's gonna be, because I feel like I could buy from this one place. I could buy from... There's an app called Too Good To Go. And I'm not sure how widespread it is yet. I don't think it's too widespread, but it's basically restaurants and stuff like that that give away, or not give away, but sell stuff at a lot cheaper than they would usually. Basically when they leave for the day, they're like, oh yeah, we don't need this anymore. You guys can just buy it for cheap. Sushi art, no. And that's a salad grill. Nope, I do not like that idea. I feel like the sushi place, or not yeah, the Asian restaurant that I really liked has stopped doing this, and it sucks so bad. I really loved that. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it. Because honestly, me eating tonight is starting to look a lot more a little worse, a lot worse. Where's this thing red? Probably no reason. Okay, so right now what it does is it says set equipped pet state. But the thing is, I'm not actually, I should probably have a separate function for rendering it. So we do this, and then we take the equipped, and we replace a lot of these, not all of them. Is this called Wonder? Damn, they're predictable. And we say the pets are leaving. You are aware that they're not going anywhere, right? Probably the same thing here. Nope. I recognize that song and I do not like it. Alright, so player removing. If rendered player pets, then unrender pets. Player pet index will probably be something like data.index. Honestly, nah. We're doing it by names. Because I just realized it's saved by strings, right? So there's no reason for me to look through for the index when I can just remove the string. Well, Albert, even if I was listening to that, I wouldn't do it on stream because it's probably copyrighted to some extent. It's got 145 million views. I mean, someone's gotta had said, "Oh yeah, no, that's mine now," right? Shit. I can't put the model inside of the equipped one. But I can still render it here. Oh, not there. Down here. So then what I'm going to do here is going to run up and say render pet, and we're going to put this in here. line 37. No, 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 don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Don't look at it too much. Chosen index goes through 1 to 3. If it finds one, if it does, if not find. If not taken, then chosen index equals that one. It'll add it to the equipped, and then it will render the pet name. Then these two things will have to go into we're just gonna keep trying to render the pet. Actually, no. No, we're not. We're just gonna return right there. And do it for 15 seconds, and now we only do it for 7.5. Actually, let's make it 8 seconds. The chosen index doesn't have to be referenced here. I can just do local pet data equals equipped pet name. If not, oh sorry, yeah, player first. If not pet data, then return. And we're doing trying to render unequipped pet, and it just does that. Okay. And we do pet data dot index like so. We pivot, and then we say render player pets player pet name equals pet data. Actually, I can't do that. We'll go. And now we can actually add the model as well. So we're gonna say render player pets, and I gotta check everywhere for this, because I also have to say and then we say, ooh boy. So that is a duplicate, won't do shit. Only problem is, it's supposed to be equipped pet name. Oh, that's not the one I'm supposed to use. I'm supposed to use the equipped player pets right there. And chosen index will also be running off of equipped. Oh, whoops. And rendered. Equipped. And this is actually supposed to use rendered. Okay, cool. 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 Equip player dot player. Then we're gonna go through all of them and we're gonna say set equip state false, and then when we say set equip state false, we go in and unrender the pet. Okay. And then we also go in and say equipped player pets player pet name equals nil. So it just sets it to nothing, removing it. Okay, so equip works now. How about unequip? Or sorry, unrender. First, we're gonna have to get the pet data, which is actually the exact same thing as up here. And we're gonna need to find the template model, obviously. No, we don't. No, we don't. What we can do, however, render pets like so to unrender a non-rendered pet. The error messages are also going to be more or less the same. They're all about the pet system after all. So if I unrender, I will. First of all, this is probably the last thing I'll need to do, but I'll have to set this to nil. Other than that, we need to go into the data. .model destroy. Honestly, that's unrendering it, right? That removes it from the game. Okay. Errors immediately. They're just left hanging there. Next note, bat, pet data. Right. Player added. Right. Creating it immediately might be best. Thank you, Battle Boy, for the follow. Pretty sure that's pronounced right, but I am probably wrong. Battle Boy. Saying your name makes me feel like saying attaboy. Nice. Okay. So I create this initially, right out the bat. And then what? Then right after that, damn. So this thing right here is not gonna error again, hopefully. Watch me. Okay. Now, here's the thing, right? If I click test with 2 players right here, it starts up a server first, which we can't see the pets at all. Then it starts up 2 separate players. And then I go into this player right here and I turn pause game on. Pause game as well. And I just go in and I buy unlock all on this guy. This purchase the account will not be charged. Sure thing, buddy. cool. So that right there was sorry about what? I'm sorry, you're apologizing. I don't understand why you're apologizing. Did you do something? You break something? Okay, I got my pet now. And the other player can also see my pet. Yes, they can. So what if this guy leaves? The pet disappears. Oh, finally. Okay, except for this shit. Get subscription status. Why is this running so much? Okay, so that was just way too much. Hold on, let me just pull up my stream so I can see where it happened, because I accidentally closed it down. It happened... Subscription line 19. Right here's where the warning comes. I'm gonna add like a 5-second buffer on that. Oh, I see the sci-fi platform. Very nice. Just remember there needs to be something for people to jump up on and like hide under and stuff like that. Oh, no, no, no. Don't feel forced to interact with the chat. The chat's here for everyone's benefit. Everyone's gonna have fun, right? I shall force it upon you to have fun. Okay, so I hope this is gonna fix that issue. If it isn't, then I will most certainly see it in the very near future. Okay. So. Okay, so. H-Ager. Thank you for the follow. Hold on, let me try to see if I can figure out your name here. I cannot. I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. It is a little a little weird. A little 500 Neo jumps. No, 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 now you're misunderstanding the point. I don't want to torture people. I want, like, they're playing a game, you know? They're not supposed to be thinking, oh, what is this travesty? Travers? Yeah, no, go make that yourself. If you want to make, like, a parkour hybrid, sure, go for it. If you want to make a maze, sure, once again, do it. I'll invent the gun disaster for you, if you want. The gun disaster. Let's see. Moving on. I think this works now. I just need a helping hand testing it. So you know the drill. Yay, gun tragedy. I have a few jokes I want to fire off about that one, but I feel like I would be alienated by a lot of people if I did that. All right. Can you join the game? Dunk. Oh, you're already here. There's your pets, boy. There's your pets. And leaving the game. And I join back. Alright, my pets work. How about yours? I can't see your pets. This might be an issue. Well, they're gone, so, I mean, you can see my pets, right? Like, you can see my, yeah. And can you see, how many pets do you have yourself? And as a matter of fact, could you, like, unequip and re-equip the pets? Wait, where are you? You're up there. Alright, I saw them appear right behind you. Okay. So it's still got something to do with that freaking function that loads them in when I join the game. Okay, let's see. Alright. Can you leave the game and rejoin? Let's see. Alright, yeah, see, they spawn in. But you can't see my pets right now, right? My pets are invisible. Invis pets, fuck. I was really hoping you weren't going to say that. Okay. Alright, people, so that means I have not yet fixed the problem. So, the data that is gathered... Actually, I forgot to check the console. Hold on. I'm just joining back. Don't move. Stay there. Play it. Somehow I have pets, but you don't. Yeah, your pets are not there. And I'm not having any errors at all. I'd like an error now. Thank you. Thank you. Oh boy, I am so annoyed. So down here, it loads the data. Oh, you know what? Print loading number pet data pets for player name. Okay, let's try this. Publish it. I just want to see what it does. So we're gonna shut down the server again. And Project, you just go ahead and join again, because I need to test it like immediately after. No need to stay out. Uh. Okay. Alright, cool. Let me just join back. Did you ever get kicked out of the game? Or did you just stay in the game all the way through? Because you were kind of supposed to get kicked out. I mean... yeah, exactly, right? So it's supposed to print a bunch of stuff. Which it doesn't. Oh. Let's just set this as false, right? And I pop in here. Let me just pause the music because right now it's getting a little bit exciting here. It gives me. Is that really what I want? Only me. So is the server messing up the data? Is the client having a stroke? Are you guys having am I having a stroke? I might be. Oh boy. You know what? I'm gonna do something here. Okay, I'm kicking you out again. We're trying this one more time. And by one more time, I mean we try until we fail. Or until you don't want to do it anymore. Tell me when you're back in the game. Alright, I'm coming back in. You're not here yet. My friend. Where are you? Oh. Oh shit. What did I break? What the fuck? What just happened there? Dude, it's not spawning me in anymore. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I did. How though? I just did rejoin. Replicate force loading. Rejoin to fix. Is still the best thing we can do right now? I guess. I don't know what I did, guys, but it works. Time, can you join me? Perfect, stay there. Okay, server data amount 2. Loading 0 pets for player me. Loading 2 pets for player you. Where are the 2 pets? Brother, it told me that it... Only support. What do you mean? Shit. Okay, I have a little bit of an odd idea. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna delay it by 10 seconds. Or not 10, 5 seconds. I know I've tried this already. But I mean, could work. And most people are stuck on the loading screen for that long anyways. Could probably make like a little loading screen. Like a loading screen that actually takes a little bit longer. Oh, no, hold on. There's already the anvil sound. Alright, join the game project and just tell me when you're in. Alright, let me just take a swig of water while I'm waiting. You're in? Perfect. Okay, my pets are alive. His pets are not. Shut up, Disc. Shut up. Yeah. Only 18. It's 18 more than you're gonna have if I, you know, fiddle with the numbers. And that's not a threat. That's a promise. I'll fuck up your win streak. Or your wins. I don't know. It's not really a streak, is it? Okay. I'm getting quite frustrated. Yeah, I can just reset all the data. How about that time, huh? How about that? Just remove all the data. Look at this, look at this, look at this. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me show you. Let me show you how easy this would be, right? Let me go to, where the fuck is it? Player data right there. You see this one in the top? Change that to a 2 and then you lose all your data. Yeah, but as you said, I only have 18 wins. It's not like I did a lot. And hey, technically, if we entirely technically speaking, I can use data store editor to, you know, splice in my data and leave yours out. Maybe leave a few losses out as well. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do more internet traffic. Yay! We're gonna do this. And then we're on the server side. We're gonna say we're not gonna return anything actually. It's gonna be set request. And it's gonna fire. No, actually, it's just the player here. Name is gonna be this. I'm trying to fix the patch, you twat. You think it's easy? Get over here and do it for me. Did you say okay? Really? Shit. Well, we still got this rendered pets thing. Oh, it's just the server. Ooh, it's just the server controller. Ooh, that's good. Player pets in this do. Pet name in pets do. And then we're doing, let's see, fix the, that's not the data. That's the last thing you sent to me? You didn't say, oh, I'm sorry. But thank you. Under all circumstances, thank you for helping me test this, because it is a nightmare fuel to do it on my own. I've tried. I don't like it. Pet player. And what other data does it need? It needs player, pet name, and state. Pet name and state. The last one is true. I know that, but the pet name is like so. Yeah, good call. Oh, look at this! There's multiples! Yay! Why is it making multiple? Okay, we're doing prints again. Equipped pet for player under name pet name. I'm not cleaning that up. Fuck that. Why does it double it? What the fuck is going on? Why? 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 Fuck. Oh, that's why. But didn't it already have a filter against double equipping? Fuck off. So it adds a bear, it is a bat. If equip pet name is equal to equip pet name, pet name is duplicate. False all the way through. Oh no, that's just because I'm stupid. Okay. Yeah, so equip player pets. Pet name. I don't even have to do a loop for this shit. Yeah. I'm just that stupid. Now there's 2 pets. Alright, Project Time, one last time. I really gotta go eat dinner after this. I'm not really on a hunger strike for the time being, so I'd like to eat. Tell me when you've joined. You're in? Cool. Dude, I see pets! I see fucking pets! Oh my god, it was the client code was being too messy. The fact that you're just standing still and surviving this might be a problem. Might have to recode that event a little bit. more problems. Do you see the pets too? Are you even in this chat? I'm assuming you are. Bye. Oh, you're an. All right. Well, I am done for today, and it's good ending on a high note because the pets now spawn in on the client side. I will, however, add a ticket. And the reason I'm adding a ticket is because I don't like the fact that I have to reduce network traffic on pets rendering on client. It's a little mouthful, but it is what it is. Currently, I'm using an event call from server to client for every single pet equip. Even when just joining the game. This is a problem. Remove, please. Good. I'm going to save that. And I'm going to put that at like a low priority. And I will see you guys at another time because I